When we first opened in O'Fallon, there were women who were coming in and asking for small groups. Is there a small group I can join? I'd like to meet some people, and at the time there wasn't anything that I could really lead them to, and now we have that, and I've had just an awesome experience with the women's small group called Chick Chats. In 2018, I was diagnosed with dry eye, and I noticed that I was having to refill my water bottle over and over and over. And then I started having my jaws lock up when I ate something sour. And then eventually I had swelling on both sides, and that's when I finally went to the doctor. My doctor sent me to an ear, nose, and throat specialist, and they gave me an antibiotic first, sent me to have ultrasound done to make sure I didn't have cancer, made sure I didn't have stones in my saliva glands or something, and then it came back, and they then said, we think you might have this, and they did a blood test, and I had a positive blood test for Sjogren's, an autoimmune disease that affects your saliva glands, your tear ducts, anything in your body that secretes moisture, it's going to affect. It progresses over the years until the end stages are that you can't swallow it all. April of 2019, we had our women's group in the morning, and I got up and I was getting ready, and I looked in the mirror, and my tear duct was swollen. I mean, bad, just like way out. And so I texted Leslie and said, I'm not going to be able to make it this morning. I've called my ophthalmologist. He can get me in. I've got a tear duct that is just, going out of control here. So I went on, and when I got there, it was gone. By the time I drove there, 15 minutes, it was gone. I texted Leslie and I told her, and she said, well, we prayed for you. And I thought, wow, small miracles, awesome, didn't think any more about it. So I had not really looked into what was wrong with me much. I was just waiting to get to this rheumatologist. And when I got there, they told me, you don't have this. And I said, what? And they said, nope, blood test is not positive for this. I don't have the autoimmune disease. After a few weeks, what kept running through my head this whole time was, whenever two or more of you are gathered in his name. Well, I kept thinking all these individuals were praying about me, but there wasn't two or more gathered at the same time. And that's when I remembered this Saturday morning Chick Chats group, the small group. And I thought, well, you silly girl, you know those women, and you know what a prayer group they are. They didn't pray for you to have a tear duct cleared. They prayed for healing. And that's exactly what happened. And so I have, I let them know, of course, and it's just been an awesome, awesome experience through that group.